Starting to Play is a version of play with the parts specifically designed for those young musicians that are just getting going on their instruments. The parts in here, I think, are playable by musicians who've been playing for maybe just 1 or 2 days, or even I've worked this piece and taught some musicians from scratch, and at the end of 2 hours got them playing this version. The first section is the thumb. This is basically a very simple, very straightforward 4-bar groove that works over a G drum. This piece can be arranged with any combination of instruments, any number of musicians. Any of the parts that are proving too challenging for some of the musicians, they can be simplified. Any young musicians that are really flying on this one, they can start to bring in any of the parts from the thumb from flexible play. The way to make this work is to get your young musicians really nailing their part and then starting to bring these together as a whole team. It's very much about feeling the groove, listening to each other. This thumb can cycle round and round in lots of different combinations. Maybe starting with just drums first of all, then bringing in xylophones, then bringing in guitars, bringing in any strings, any wind, bringing it back down to just drums, building it up again, and conducting in real time your own mini piece. Section 2 is the head. This is a tune that can be played by any instruments at any register, and it's a tune that fits over the thumb. So typically, a group would establish the thumb section, get that groove going, and then the players that are going to move on and play the head material will then drop out of the thumb and play the head over this groove that's going. The third section is the fist section. This is a big tutty moment, quite a big bombastic kind of section, and it's a 4-bar section, and the 4th bar has a break in it. That break can be filled by devised or improvised solos. Again, the fist section can roll round and round. Typically now, a structure of starting to play would be thumb, getting the groove going, gradually building. Players then playing the head maybe twice. Then onto the fist section, a few cycles with perhaps some improvised fills or some devised fills in the 4th bar. Then back to the thumb a few times round, back into the head section, fist 8 times, big finish. One of the things that's really useful with starting to play is having a good, strong rhythm section. If you have one young musician who can really hold a beat together and another young musician who can play the bass line, then everything can fit over that. What we've also provided for you though is a backing track, and you can play along to this backing track. It takes the pressure off holding down that groove with just a few young musicians. That backing track is just a realisation of the thumb.